I just want to make a quick announcement. We vastly underestimated how many of you would show up, which is freaking awesome that you guys are all here. And then we'll be starting in just a minute, but keep talking to each other, and we'll start in 1 minute.
Hey, I'm Paul, and I'm committed to teaching you the exact strategies I use to create multiple six-figure businesses on eBay and Amazon. These are the same methods that changed my life, and I'm here to show you how they can change yours as well.
We have some really awesome people that are going to be talking today about what they are doing with dropshipping. We have a few different models we're going to go over, and you're going to hear about how successful these people are. And I know from my own experience, when I used to listen to people like this, it was always really easy for me to make excuses why these people were doing well and I wasn't. You know, I would always say they had more time than I did, more opportunities, more experience, they were smarter than I was, or they just had something that I didn't have. But those are just stories we tell ourselves in our head. And if you're able to change that story, if you're able to learn from these people and realize that they are just regular people just like you, and that you can do the same things they can, if you just tell yourself a different story and change your mindset, that's when you start to really see success.
Really cool to see this.
Yeah.
Oh, how many were you expecting?
I don't know, like 30 maybe? All right, cool. So basically what I do and what I teach others about is we are drop shipping onto eBay and Amazon and using websites like Walmart, Home Depot, Amazon.com. So once the item sells on eBay, we don't have it in stock. Once it sells, we buy the item from one of those other websites and ship it directly to the customer. So you never have to see the item, handle it. Pretty simple to get started with it. But as Tyler was talking about before, there's been some changes on eBay, and Tyler was spot on with everything. You know, these accounts are getting flagged. This is a reality, something we have to deal with. Now, one of the misconceptions about these accounts that are getting flagged is that you can't make money with them, and that's not true. So I see what's working and what's not working, and I want to share with you guys basically the 3 methods that I see people using when it comes to eBay dropshipping that work, and why I don't think that any of them are exactly 100% right. We should still listen to what all 3 of them are, because parts of all of them are what I think you should be doing moving forward. So the first method that I see working really well, and Tyler talked about this a little bit, is people have these accounts and they're flagged and they don't care. And when I say a flagged account, the accounts get flagged, and then as a result of that, you're lowered in the search results. So you're not getting as many sales on that account. So you have to find other ways to boost up your sales on that account. And the easiest way to do that is to lower your margins. Because even if you're not ranking as high, if your price is lower, you will start to rank higher and people will start to buy your items anyway. So we have people who are selling an item for $100 on eBay, for example. After eBay takes their fees, which are like about $9, PayPal takes their about $3, and you pay for the item, it looks like you make no money on it. You might look at these accounts saying, how are these people making money? After all the fees, there's nothing left. And the reason the way they're doing it is they're making all their money on what we call the back end. So they're making money with cash back. You know, it's 2% with a credit card, 3% going through these cashback websites. So that's 5% right there. And they're using a lot of big coupons or discounted gift cards. And people are getting, you know, about 5% off sometimes on that. So right there, 5% off with the gift card, 3% cash back, you're at 8%. People are also finding ways to make money with things like price drops. So if you buy an item on Walmart, it's $100 this week, next week it's $90, Walmart will refund you the $10 difference if you're able to keep track of that. That might add another percentage on there as well. So now you're at like 9%. If you're doing $100,000 worth of items a month, that's $9,000 a month. Even half of that, still a lot of money. So that's how people are doing it on those accounts. And it works, it really works really well. And I see people making a lot of money using that method. The other way that people are being successful with accounts that are still flagged is that they are using suppliers that other people just aren't using. Tyler talked about Lowe's. That's one that probably will become more saturated moving forward, but it's gonna take some time to get there because it is really hard to work with them. But it's very possible. If you figure it out, there are just weird things with Lowe's. And so it keeps people away. Like you'll be placing orders on their website, everything's going great. All of a sudden you go into the the checkout and it looks completely different. And you're like, what the heck just happened? It looks completely different and you're not able to ship to multiple addresses like you used to be able to. So people don't know how to use it and they give up too easily. And that allows fewer people to sell those items at a higher margin. And as Tyler said, these people are also using big coupons with things like that. And there's plenty of other sites out there like that. If you know how to work with these suppliers that other people don't know how to work with, that they're afraid to work with, then it doesn't matter even if your account is throttled because there's no one else selling those products. So those are the two ways that I see people working with accounts that are flagged and still being really successful with it. Use different suppliers. Find one or two that other people are afraid to use and really go with them because no one else is going to be selling those products. And then once you make the sale, use the cashback, use the discounted gift cards, use the coupons, use the price adjustments and price matching. If you combine all three of them into one, I think there's a huge opportunity there that people are missing. People are gonna figure it out eventually, but if you can get a head start on that and start playing this game before other people are, I think you're gonna really see success before other people. So that's where I really think the future of eBay dropshipping is going, and I think that's the opportunity that is right here, like staring us in the face almost. Pretty obvious what's going on, but we've found ways to still make it work, and we might as well take advantage of that before other people figure it out too. That's it, but we will be sticking around for any questions you guys have. I just want to get all the speakers up here, Tyler, Noah, two dudes. 99, does anyone have the number 99? First winner.
I'll get your Skype information.
Do you want to do another one of this?